All right, guys, today I want to show another Whizzer grip takedown that I use. And I'm showing it in the gi to show that how you can use a gi and no gi because nothing changes. Whizzer is typically a wrestling or a no gi grip, but when I do takedowns in the gi, I use it as well. All right. A few videos back, I showed a Whizzer grip Tayatoshi, which is my best throw. Today I'm going to show a Whizzer grip Uchi Mata. Okay, and this presents itself everywhere. So again, Whizzer grips are just like they sound. It's an overhook. Okay, but in doing the Whizzer grip, you don't want to be below his elbow because no matter how hard I clamp, he's going to pull out. All right, and I was squeezing as hard as I could. So I had to come up on the shoulder and make it a part of my body. Okay, and obviously on the other hand, you know, it's a preference thing. I tend to grab on the wrist to get leverage, but you can also grab up here. That's what it really comes down to is preference. All right, so I'm here and I'm here. Now with Uchi Mata, the way I do it is I step in, I step my leg in, and as I start loading them up on my hip and I turn and I whip, right? Without a body, the motion is like that, right? So the same thing here. I'm gonna get my grip here, I'm gonna step in, and there he is, okay? Simple. You know, getting in here and fighting for these grips is essential, but the problem I run into in 20 years of jiu-jitsu and 18 years of judo is coming in for the typical grips that they teach us like this, wreaks havoc on my elbows and my shoulders. I literally can't do some of this stuff to load people up the right way, so I had to find modified ways to do it, right? And the Whizzer grip is the way to do that. You know, some people like to just reach over the back and grab the belt, but you can't do that on everyone, and you can't do it without a gi. So again, I come in here and here. At this point, it's just footwork. I'm stepping in, stepping this close. Notice I'm getting him up on my hip, right? I'm trying to load him up on my hip, and then this is going to come through and throw him over, right? Nothing new, all right? So again, I'm going to come here, and there it is. The great thing about this, especially if you're doing no-gi, you're going to be in these clinch positions, and sometimes guys try to, trip you. They try to hook their leg on the outside. Now, if you're not prepared for that, he can trip me and dump me back. But if guys give you that hook like that, they come in, you can turn and launch them. It's a common position that you're going to find yourself in even in judo. Uchi Mata is not a throw that I'm known for. But when guys try to hook me, if they don't set it up right, I turn and go with it. But regardless, Whizzer grip Uchi Mata, clamp it as tight as possible. Where you grab is preference. You have a little bit more kazushi leverage and pull here. You can definitely do it this way. I tend to come here. And once I start pulling him, I just turn. Because notice he's loading up on my hip, right? I'm not just chopping this. There's not enough power there. I'm loading him up on my hip, and then as he goes forward, I'm taking his remaining balance out, okay? Hard to show it slow, but you guys get the idea. No matter what side you go on, get it and go, all right? Get it and go. Clamp, go. All right? Definitely something you guys can add to your arsenal. It presents itself everywhere in both gi and no gi grappling. Definitely a technique worth having in your arsenal because it's a lot simpler than people think it is. It's hard to get good at it if you stick to the traditional ways of doing it with the grips. But that Whizzer grip makes it a lot easier across the board.